claims that he had a terrifying encounter with a 7-foot praying mantis alien. Hey everyone, 3 weeks in a row of consistent uploading. Pat on my own back there. Alright, it was a couple weeks ago that my video and article was about a woman who claims to have fallen in love with an extraterrestrial. This week's isn't love, it's quite the opposite, but it's a pretty intense claim. And so this one is a 7-foot tall mantis extraterrestrial being terrifies a bicyclist. So Paul Froggatt, I'm very sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, a resident of Warwick and a former dog food factory worker, claims that he had a terrifying encounter with a 7-foot praying mantis alien, which communicated with him telepathically. And this terrifying, horrifying, unsettling incident occurred last summer, but came to light when this 26-year-old witness shared his story with the Daily Star UK. And according to Froggatt, the bizarre event unfolded last July when he was riding his bicycle home from his job one morning in the town of Warwick. The routine trip from the dog food factory took a troubling turn when the young man spotted a UFO hovering in the sky. At first he thought it was a satellite or Venus, but the glowing orange sphere appeared to be much closer than either of these things. And he took some photos of them, and maybe the photos will appear in the video. If not, they're in the article that I posted. And he realized that this object was rotating. And so he fled on his bicycle and ended out in a wooded area. I believe this was just part of his normal path home. And he couldn't see it anymore. Tree coverage. So he thought that he had left all this weirdness behind, but then he turned a corner and saw a 7-foot humanoid mantis, and he's drawn some pictures of what he claims this being looked like. And I gotta point out that these mantis beings are very common, reoccurring sighting and encounter that many people have, and I've heard of both positive and negative encounters with these beings. So, who knows what's going on there. So he described it as being 7 feet tall and possessing some big oval black eyes, a triangular head, all the features of a praying mantis, but standing back on 2 legs. And according to him, he stared into its eyes and felt like it was communicating with him telepathically. So he described this communication as being just nothing but pure hatred and evil being put inside of him, that he could just feel emanating from this. He said it was literally pure hatred and evil just seeping into him from it. He could read its thoughts, it could read his. Sounds like it was pretty gnarly. So he was eventually able to break free from this mental grasp of the alien and escaped the scene unharmed. Unfortunately, this encounter with a presumed extraterrestrial took quite a toll on his life, and having trouble sleeping at night after that. And he also ended up quitting his job. It sounds like his co-workers were giving him a lot of harassment, making fun of him, calling him the Mantis Man of Warwick. And so he insists that it actually took place, and says that the reason why he's come forward with this story is that he hopes that someone can verify that, or someone else can also say that they saw a UFO in the sky that night. Just sounds like he's looking for some sort of closure in the sense that he's not going crazy. And this is one of those claims where it doesn't look like there's any profit for him or he's not peddling anything along with this. So yeah, hard to say. I've heard many similar encounters to this, but like I said, some of them very positive with these mantis beings. So it's always hard to say. Some people think that any sort of these negative encounters, especially ones that make the news, might be staged encounters that, New World Order types are staging to give this fear agenda, so that way maybe one day there can be a false flag alien invasion and all the world's militaries can unite under the New World Order and martial law, and all of us are just really screwed. Let's hope that's not the case. But let's also hope that it's not the case that real evil aliens are coming down here. Regardless, I'd say that the vast majority of extraterrestrials are very peaceful, good, interdimensional beings, because if they wanted to totally wreck us, they could have done it a long time ago, and also long before that we had nukes and crazy stuff. So, yeah, what do you think? What do you think about this? Well, everyone, make sure you like, subscribe, share, join the mailing list so you don't miss next week's episode of who knows which one it's gonna be, but I got still a backlog of stuff to post, so there will be one next week. Buy the merch, stream the music, get ready for my next album, Alien Elite. And also my music sales and streams and merch sales go towards reforestation. I'm a partner with Trees for the Future, so yeah, you can learn more about that on my website. Help me plant trees, it's dope. All right, everyone, take care.
Inquire within.
Inquire within. Inquire within.
Inquire within.
Reveal the UFO cover-up.
Revealing the entire UFO cover-up. Okay, they're gonna reveal it one song at a time. Dig?
They're sending all the fans who sign up for a mailing list a stack of real fucking government UFO files. Don't give up. Don't give up on making the life that you want to see.
Psychedelic, alien, rock and roll.
They got the best UFO footage and government document evidence there is, all right? Real shit, okay?
For your safety, put on the tinfoil hat.
I'm Tyrone, and I need all you motherfuckers to listen up and listen up good. Now when it comes to UFOs and aliens and shit, and the government covering up all kinds of shit, and you think you seen some shit or heard some shit or know about some aliens and shit, well guess what? You're right. Fuck all that hiding and shit. The Inquiry Within is the best place to be to find out about all that. So if you want to know about aliens and UFOs and the government covering it up, then Inquiry Within is where your ass need to be at. What you waiting for, man? Don't meet me there, beat me there, I already know. Take your ass there. Fuck all that.
So go to inquirewithinofficial.com and stop playing.